In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on December 7, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Capitals versus Philadelphia Flyers. The Washington Capitals face the Philadelphia Flyers, with both teams looking to improve from rough starts to the season. The Capitals have an 11-12-4, while the Flyers have a 9-12-5 record and have only won 2 of their last 10 games. Both teams look to improve in the Metropolitan Division, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Capitals are 2-8 in their last 10 road games and 1-6 in their last 7 games following a win. The Flyers are 2-6 in their last 8 home games and 21-57 in their last 78 overall. The under is 7-1 in Capitals' last 8 overall. The under is 5-2 in Flyers' last 7 overall. The Capitals are 5-1 in the last 6 meetings in Philadelphia and 9-3 in the last 12 meetings. The favorite is 20-9 in the last 29 meetings. These offenses have been showing they are close, but there is a difference as of late, as Washington is averaging 3 goals in their last 4 games, while Philadelphia is scoring 2.7 goals in their previous 3 games. There is also a bit of a difference between the ability to win faceoffs throughout the season, as the Capitals are winning 48.2% of all faceoffs thus far, while the Flyers are winning just 44.5% of the faceoffs. The Capitals have won in 9 of their last 12 games against the Flyers. The Washington Capitals aren't the most consistent team in the world, and they've had issues on the road this season. However, the Philadelphia Flyers have won just 4 games since October 29th, and their offense still has issues sustaining success. The Flyers just can't be trusted until they get their act together and string something together. So the Washington Capitals money line is our full game side pick. Both defenses have been struggling, as in their previous 5 games, both Washington and Philadelphia are allowing 3.2 goals per game. These defenses as a whole are struggling, as they are allowing too many shot attempts that lead to goals, as the Capitals are 22nd in the sport with 30.9 shot attempts, while the Flyers are giving up 31.8 shot attempts, which is 16th in the entire NHL. The over has hit in 4 of their last 5 games against each other played in Philadelphia. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Columbus Blue Jackets. The Buffalo Sabres will travel to the Nationwide Arena as they face off against the Columbus Blue Jackets in an Eastern Conference matchup. The Sabres are 7th in the Atlantic Division, while the Blue Jackets are last in the Metropolitan Division. This will be the first of 3 games against one another, so it will be a good test to see. The Sabres are 41-100 in their last 141 road games and 4-11 in their last 15 overall. The Blue Jackets are 7-17 in their last 24 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 17-35 in their last 52 overall. The over is 4-0 in Sabres' last 4 overall. The under is 6-0 in Blue Jackets' last 6 overall. The Sabres are 1-6 in the last 7 meetings in Columbus and 2-5 in the last 7 meetings. The favorite is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. There is a huge difference between the offenses in the last few games, as the Sabres are scoring 5 goals in their previous 4 games, while the Blue Jackets are averaging just 2.2 goals in their last 5 games played entering this matchup. Looking at the power play percentages throughout the season thus far, there is a huge difference, as Buffalo is 6th in the NHL with a 27.4 power play percentage, while Columbus is last in the entire sport with a 15.5 power play percentage thus far. The favorite has won 5 of the last 7 games against one another. This Blue Jackets defense is giving up 3.96 goals per game, and they are going to struggle to defend again in this game. The Buffalo Sabres aren't a team you want to make a habit out of backing on the road or in the favorite role. However, the Sabres have shown more fight up to this point. The Columbus Blue Jackets are going nowhere fast with their pathetic defense, and being on the end of a back-to-back doesn't help them here. Buffalo isn't a very good team, but they are a lot better than Columbus, so the Buffalo Sabres money line is our full game side pick. Let's start with the Buffalo side of things. Firstly, the Sabres are scoring 3.8 goals per game, the third most in the NHL. Only the Boston Bruins and Dallas Stars are ahead of them. Both are leading their divisions. However, the Sabres are also allowing 3.68 goals per game, the fifth most in the league. As if that isn't enough, their 4.15 goals allowed per game over the last month is the absolute most. While that's terrible, the Jackets have been just as bad. They are sitting in last place in the Metro Division due to their poor goaltending. Columbus is allowing 3.96 goals per game, the second most in the NHL, behind only the league worst Anaheim Ducks. As stated, they are also allowing the most goals per game on home ice. 3 meetings between these teams last season ended with totals of 11, 7, and 10 goals, and the trend should continue on Wednesday. Expect plenty of action in this matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Calgary Flames. We have a Western Conference matchup between the Minnesota Wild and the Calgary Flames on Wednesday night at the Scotiabank Saddledome. The Wild are third in the Central Division and are riding a 4-game winning streak after a 6-5 shootout road win on Sunday against the Dallas Stars. The Flames are fifth in the Pacific Division and are on a 2-game winning streak after a 3-2 home win over the Arizona Coyotes. This will be the first of 3 regular season games against one another, so it will be an interesting test here. The Wild are 13-5 in their last 18 games, playing on 2 days rest, and 4-0 in their last 4 overall. The Flames are 5-1 in their last 6 home games and 9-1 in their last 10 Wednesday games. The over is 6-0 in Wild last 6 overall. The under is 5-2 in Flames last 7 overall. The Wild are 2-5 in the last 7 meetings in Calgary and 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. The favorite is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The Flames look to win on their home ice, but the Wild, who are riding a 4-game winning streak, look to step up and control this game. The Calgary Flames are probably the better team here, and playing at home helps, but the Wild is playing their best hockey of the season, and they're too talented to turn down in the big underdog role. If the Wild keeps this run up, you're not going to get them at these prices very often. I say take advantage of it while you still can. I still don't trust the Flames as far as I can throw them, and while Minnesota has had their issues at times this season, they've won 6 of 7 coming into this game, and I think they add to those numbers here at a nice plus money price. So the Minnesota Wild money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been carried by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units finding the back of the net throughout the game. The Flames, who average 3 goals per game, should create plenty of scoring chances with Nazem Kadri, Elias Lindholm, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Wild, who have scored 20 goals in the last 4 games, should run up the score against the Flames, who allow 3 goals per game with Kirill Kaprizov, Matt Zuccarello, Joel Eriksson, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with quick passes, while Callan Addison and Jared Spurgeon generate shots on the net from the blue line. This will be a high-scoring game with both offenses stepping up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.